Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my students. In our lesson today from Dروس surface for the third secondary grade first semester, our lesson today is about Unit 2 writing. Unit 2 writing from the unit which is called, or the title of it is Rags to Riches from Mega Goal 5. Prepared and presented by me, Noura As-Sufyani. I hope all of you get benefit from my lesson today and enjoy. So let's start with the goals, or what we will learn today. We will learn today how to write a brief biography. How to write a brief biography. Biography, it means how can we write an essay about someone's life. How to use connectors to order the events. Surely each person has levels in his life, and how can we connect these stages of his life by using connectors to order these events. So let's start with this picture. I'm sure all of you are familiar with this logo, Amazon. The question here is, have you ever purchased any item from Amazon? Have you ever purchased any item from Amazon? As you know, Amazon is an online store that you can order or purchase or buy items from it. You can pay using credit cards, Visa, ePay, or wherever. So everything related to electronics is called e-commerce. E-commerce. So what do you know about Amazon here? Have you ever purchased any item from Amazon? Absolutely, most of us have purchased many items, maybe furniture, maybe electronics, games, makeup, perfumes, anything. All right. So here it's something that collect many items in it. But the question here, you know who's the owner of this website? Do you know who's the person who made this website? This man, he is the owner of Amazon company. He is the Jeffrey P. Bezos, the owner of Amazon company. He's the owner of Amazon company. So today, inshallah, we will write about or read a model of biography about this person. The writer wrote a biography about how he went through many stages, many levels in his life. So first of all, we will know what are the rules to write a biography, and then we will read the biography of Jeffrey. So if you want to write a biography or a descriptive essay about a person's life, you have to focus on some points here. The first one is that you have to distinguish the main life events from surrounding information. It means that any person had many events in his life, or a lot of events in his life. You don't need to write about anything. You have to focus on the thing that you want to concentrate it. You want to show this thing to people. So here, because our lesson or our unit in general talks about money and talks about people who change their life, so we will focus on something related to financial changes. So for Jeffrey, we will focus on his life. What did he do? Things related to his work, his first about his childhood, his work, his career, and how he ended up at the end with and became a billionaire. So distinguish the main life events from surrounding information. You have to list these events. The second thing is that you have to list the events in chronological order. Your event should be chronologically ordered. So it means that you have to start, for example, from the childhood of this person, and then when he was a teenager, and then when he had a career, and then maybe if he had married or something, get married or something like that. And okay, you have to be alright chronologically, first, second, third, fourth. Okay, the third one is how to use connectors. So you have to connect the sentences, connect the events using some connectors, some words, some important words, like for example here we have when, then, after, while. You connect the sentences and the events using this. For example, before or after, okay, also are connectors. The last point here is be as descriptive as possible. As I said before, biography is a descriptive essay. It's a descriptive essay. So you have to be as descriptive as you can. You have to use many words that describe these events. Now, let's see the model for this biography. First of all, we have to write the title. For the biography, we have to write the title. And the title, okay, surely it should be the name of this person, Jeffrey P. Bezos. Now, as you see here, we have terms that started, okay, from the first paragraph. Actually, there are 6 paragraphs to talk about Jeffrey P. Bezos, something related to his change, okay, from rags to riches. So let's start with the first paragraph. Jeffrey P. Bezos was born in 1964 in New Mexico. He displayed a remarkable mechanical aptitude when he managed to dismantle his crib with a screwdriver as a toddler. So as you see here, surely he started this biography by a simple words or simple sentences, a general sentences about the life of Jeffrey Bezos, which was started, okay, actually, okay, by his childhood. So this is the first paragraph, his childhood. So the first event of his life is his childhood, when he was toddler. It means that he talks about how he always searched for something new. So here the writer told us that the changes started so early, okay, for Jeffrey Bezos' life. And the second paragraph is when Jeffrey was a teenager, the family moved to Miami, where he discovered computers. He graduated from high school. He then completed his studies in computer science and electrical engineering at Princeton University. So this is the second paragraph, the second level of his life, the second stage of his life. After childhood, there was teenager. So the teenager stage is the second level, the second important level or event in his life. It means that at this level or at this event, he started to discover computers, to deal with computers, to deal with something electronical, and whatever. So he graduated from high school, then completed his studies in computer science. So he was in love with this field, so he completed his study in it. So if you notice here, we have when, where, and then. When he was a teenager. So this is the connectors. We connect this sentence with the other. The family moved to Miami. This is what happened, the event in his life. Where he discovered computers, where something related to the place. And he then completed his studies. After graduation, he completed his studies. So this is the second paragraph, talks about the second stage or event in his life when he was a teenager. Let's move to the third paragraph. After graduation, he worked, graduation from the university, of course. He worked at some well-known firms on Wall Street. It looks as if Jeff would have a successful career in finance when he made a discovery that changed his life and changed the course of business forever. So here also, this is the third stage or third event of his life, his working and his career. So while he was working, he discovered something, changed his life. Okay, so where is it? The internet had been used mainly by the government and academic researchers until as late as 1994. One day, Jeff Bezos observed that internet usage was increasing by 2,300% a year. He found that books were the only item for which no catalog existed, as it would be far too big to mail. He attended the American Booksellers Convention the very next day, where he discovered the major wholesalers had already compiled electronic lists of their inventory. All he needed was a location on the internet. So here, this is the fourth paragraph. This is the most important event on his life, when he discovered that there's something important happened, the using of internet. So from here, the e-commerce started. So he started first by selling the books, electronic books, and just in the next paragraph, he talks about how he started. He found a place, which is the place here, is 2-bedroom house with a garage. A house with 2 bedrooms and a garage. He started his online company, the online company which is called now Amazon. In Seattle, on July 16, 1995, the site was open to the world. So here, this is the second event that it's a wide world company. By September, it had weekly sales of $20,000. The business grew faster than anyone could have. So his project succeeded for using internet to sell something online. All right. So this is the fifth event. The last event here is when the online book selling business expanded to include an endless range of products from clothing to electronic goods to furniture. Now he expanded, he tried to expand his job by selling furniture, electronic, clothing, and different items. Skeptics thought it was growing too fast to be successful. As it turned out, it was the smartest move anyone could have made that changed the face of commerce forever and turned several members of the Bezos family into billionaires. So this is the last paragraph of the biography. We ended up in this biography of how he became rich, how he became billionaire. Alright, so here this is the biography. As you know, there is a chronological order from the childhood till the end of becoming a billionaire and a rich man who has a big company for buying online stuff, right? So here, this is the sixth paragraph. As you notice, we use the connectors in red color to connect the events in order. Also, if you look at the green words, we found that they are in which tense? They are in the past. Some of them are in the past simple tense. Some of them are in the past perfect progressive. Some of them are in the passive. Past had been used and had already complied past perfect. So for writing a biography, you have to be careful when you use the grammar, the tenses. Actually, a lot of sentences or most of tenses here, most of verbs should be in past simple tense, passive tense, and also the past perfect tense, past progressive tense. Why? Because we are writing or we write a biography, and surely the biography is something related to true life of a person that he went through. It's something that happened to him, and not something for the future or happen now. So this is why we use the past simple tense, past perfect progressive, past perfect simple, passive, and whatever. Okay, so this is okay. The paragraph, or so the biography, or say of descriptive life of a person. Now let's move to the evaluation. Match the topics, themes to their paragraphs. As you know, we have 6 paragraphs. Each paragraph concerns with a topic or a theme. Now, here we have Jeffrey Bezos as a teenager and young adult and his education, the online book selling business and success of the Bezos family, Jeffrey P. Bezos' early years, the internet and book selling and his research, Jeffrey Bezos after graduation, work, discovery, and the last here, the new online business. They are random, okay? These events are not in order. I need from you to arrange them chronologically. The order or the event should be okay in order. So what do you think the first paragraph talks about? The first paragraph talks about, if you remember, about his life when he was a toddler. So it would be Jeffrey P. Bezos' early years. So the first paragraph focuses on Jeffrey P. Bezos' early years. What about the second paragraph? After or when he was teenager. Okay, so Jeffrey Bezos as a teenager and young adult, and also his education when he graduated from the high school and he attended the university. Number 3, if you remember, after graduation, what happened? Okay, so it's Jeffrey Bezos after graduation and his work and the discovery. Okay, what about paragraph number 4? He discovers something. So what is his discovery? Something related to what? To the books, selling the books. So the internet and book selling and research. Number 5, okay, it's when he started his business, his online business, his online job. So the new online business. The last one is the online book selling business and success of the Bezos family and how he became a billionaire. So these are the answers for the topics or for the paragraphs. Number 1, Jeffrey P. Bezos' early years. Number 2, paragraph number 2, Jeffrey Bezos as a teenager and young adult education. Number 3, Jeffrey Bezos after graduation, work, and also his discovery. Number 4, the internet and book selling research. Number 5, the new online business. Number 6, the online book selling business and success of the Bezos family. Okay, the Amazon company. Okay, this is all for today. Let's sum up with this objectives. We learned today how to write a brief biography and how to use connectors to order the events. If we want to talk about how to write a brief biography, we have to search and distinguish the most important events that related to the person, and second, how to connect these events chronologically using some connectors like when, where, then, after, one day and by, and also as. And the last point is to be descriptive. You have to be descriptive, or you have to be as descriptive as you can or as possible. Okay, so for reference, you can search, okay, and you can visit Wikipedia for Jeffrey Bezos' life. You will find a lot of important events that are not mentioned here. And for contact, you can visit this website, the account, Twitter account, and the number here. I hope all of you could benefit from my lesson and enjoy. Thank you very much for attending, and Assalamu alaikum.